What's the good old big deal? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what a check say. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing to like and subscribe. So go ahead and press that button. And if you ring that bell, I'll bring you mail. You think them suckers with you? I be living how I speak it, so they watch what I do. Through all the pain and trust, no, I don't rock with no crew. Imaginary smoke, they never press the issue. Imaginary smoke, they never press the issue. Gotta catch them dirty looks, you think them suckers with you? I be living how I speak it, so they watch what I do. Through all the pain and trust, no, I don't rock with no crew. Imaginary smoke, they never press the issue. What's the good old big deal, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. So just want to elaborate with some of y'all that transpired yesterday. You feel me? You see me? I don't know if y'all can see the fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, went to my barber yesterday. You feel me? And I know how Barbershop get. That he got kind of quite interested, so I go in there, man, you feel me? I've been waiting for my barber like a whole hour while waiting on him, you know what I'm saying? I stop by the homie smoke shop, go in there, you know, smoke, chop it up with them, you know what I'm saying? Eat a little few vittles and whatnot. So while waiting for the barber, after the hour had passed, you know what I'm saying, I gave up waiting on him. Like, man, I gotta get up out of here, I'm gone. I decided to slide. So as I was exiting my folks' smoke shop on my way to the parking lot to go to my vehicle, lo and behold, guess who materialized? The barber. So it was destined for me to receive this nice cut that he put upon me. So, you know, I'm walking out to my car, see him walking inside the parking lot. I'm, damn, man, what's the deal, man? I was waiting on you the whole time, been waiting on you a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Glad you got here. Glad I don't have to leave shabby, you feel what I'm saying? So, he like, oh, yeah, Aunt, man, what's up, bro? What's the deal? You feel me? I've been watching you on YouTube, man. You feel me? In my downtime when I be at home, man, you know I be watching you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Salute. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We head on into the barbershop. We get to go to the back, you know what I'm saying? I sit inside the barber chair, you know what I'm saying? He get ready, you know what I'm saying? Put the apron on me, you know what I'm saying? He pull the gear out, start my cut. So as he start cutting me, he like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, I've been watching your channel, you know, salute you, know, you very well spoken. You know, my wife an English teacher. You know, she even seen you, you know what I'm saying? And she says you very well spoken. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, for sure, you know, I put a smile on my face, you know, being that somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's academically on paper, you know what I'm saying, who has degrees, you know what I'm saying, and who's able to teach any class, you feel me? You know, they giving recognition to the way I'm elaborating, you know what I'm saying, without trying to talk like that. I definitely appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a big ups, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I put a big smile on my face. So as he get to cutting my hair, another older gentleman walk up in there who hair he also cuts. So OG come in there and sit down there. Man, I don't even know where this conversation even materialized from, but the conversation came up out of nowhere. So he get to talking politics. Right up my alley, you know. I could definitely turn the knob and get on politician, you know what I'm saying, grounds, and vocal if need be, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. We're political out here. So OG get to talking about the Trump shooting. So he goes in to his opinion and true belief on why he feel they try to assassinate Trump. So he like, this was an assassination. So I stopped him quick. So I said, this was assassination. So I said, what made you think it was assassination? Because somebody made an attempt. I said, look, he like, no, hold on, okay. So I'm like, no, hold on. We going back and forth with the hold on. So I think I get like a few more words out amongst, like, look, I know where you going with this, just as well as I want you to respect where I'm going with this. You feel me? I've already done a segment on this where I spoke, and I gave both sides of the spectrum. So I gave both sides of the spectrum, but along me giving both sides of the spectrum, I as well elaborated on what my belief and opinion was. But I didn't base my segment around that, of my belief. So anyhow, he say that Donald Trump the best to do it. He overcame adversity. Every president that's been put in there don't come from as much money as he come from, but probably the Bush family. Trump. So what people don't understand about politics, when you got the president and the presidency, people are automatically like, he's the most powerful person on the planet, the executive officer, He has that rank to pull whatever he want to pull and just like eat it. But deep down into politics, like, it's bigger than the president. It's other people pulling strings. He's just a puppet in the bigger schemes of game and politics and life. So a lot of people who get put in that seat, we could to a degree go on record and say that the votes do control it, but to a degree the votes don't control it. And the narrative, they gonna have in there who they won't have in there. And either time, it's based on evil, So it's like the lesser of two evils, It's the lesser of two evils in the game of politics. However, I feel, OG, it's definitely a different ball game with Trump, to where they controlled other presidents in the presidency. And if you try to go beyond of not being controlled and do your own thing, you was being assassinated. We can go back to Robert F. Kennedy. We can go back to Abraham Lincoln, because, they was passing things and trying to help the blacks and African Americans and things like that. People wasn't feeling that, The other powers that be and white people wasn't feeling that, you feel me? Slaves to them was cattle, was big money. So you talking about abolishing slavery, you gotta go. John F. Kennedy. Oh, you getting too big, you talking about what we doing, importing heroin into these black communities, They got the Black Panther uprising. We gotta quiet that down. You talking about spacecrafts and aliens and stuff like that. We gotta quiet that down. Boom. In that same aspect, with OG explaining that and me knowing this, I had to tell him that's my point exactly. They don't miss. If they wanted to hit Trump, they would have knocked Trump down. They mad at Trump, but they not mad at Trump on the spectrum to where Trump is just in over his head. It's just Trump is just like, I don't have to deal with y'all. I don't have to be you guys' puppet. I know the game, I come from long and large money. My father was an immigrant, a German immigrant, you feel me? Like, if you look back into a lot of these mob books and stuff like that, if you a fan of the mob and the mafia, which you should be, because they like some of the first people that like really capitalized on the gangsterism on a large scale with criminal backgrounds and criminal intent and making the powers that be play their game and squeezing them and stuff like that, blackmailing them. So I explained to him, Bucks, all this stuff that had been going on in history, that's why I don't think it was a hit. I think Donald Trump staged it. He staged it and then just look how he got shot. He got shot right amongst what he was like. So he was in mid-speech. And I'm going to show you guys. Pa! Shot go off. Minor winch. Then he get down. Secret Service, everything, get on top of him. I guess the other Secret Service officers, they start shooting and stuff like that. Whatever, I guess they kill, take dude down, whatever the case may be. Donald Trump get up in all defiance. With the power to the people. Why did he do that? Why didn't he just wave and was just like, hey, I'm okay? You feel me? Just like how defiant he got up, just let me know. From my opinion, I could be wrong, but I strongly believe that that shooting was staged. And OG told me that that shooting wasn't staged. He said that they tried to get Trump and they just missed. Man, look what's been going on. He evaded charges.
Order for Rob, order for Yvette.
He evaded charges. You know what I'm saying? He the first to do it. He running in the presidency. You know what I'm saying? He leading the race. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that.
Order for Aunt. Yvette, Rob,
yeah, he really didn't have to do it, but you know what I'm saying, it's just to secure the win. Like, look, I overcame the odds. For y'all, at a percentage that's going to believe that it was a hit, look, I overcame the odds. They try to take me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm still running in the race. Put me in the presidency. So me and OG was going back and forth about that. And then, like, man, it got real political, man. And it was like a cold, good conversation, man, because, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of blackness surrounding this conversation. There was a lot of blackness in this conversation. And furthermore, more importantly, we both respected each other's opinion and understood each other's opinion, even though we had opposite opinion. You feel me? And I was a younger dude and he was an older dude. You feel me? And we bridged that gap. You feel me? And I, you know what I'm saying, gave him an understanding, you feel me, of how I felt, and knowing already how he felt, because I'm a person who like to analyze things on both sides of the spectrum. So furthermore, we got into how the blacks and always chose the Democratic Party. And through the years, the Democratic Party is the ones that try to keep us enslaved, is the ones, you know what I'm saying, who like invest over the black communities a lot. It's been, you know, the Republicans, they like basically, it's the lesser of the two evils. You weight the Republicans or the Democrats. And he was just like, man, for me, I'm voting Republican. I'm a Republican. What are you? I'm like, me. I'm me. Like, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. You feel me? I'm not a nationalist. I'm not an idealist. But I do have many ideas and I like to think a lot. But it's just like, man, basically, you know, we had an understanding on there being the lesser of the two evils. And he just like, man, I just like to pick my poison, you know what I'm saying, wisely. Even though we know it's poison out there, I had to choose the lesser of the two poisons. And I'm just like, man, I just really don't care about voting and casting my vote, you know what I'm saying, on nothing, because, you know, it's the lesser of the two evils, you know what I'm saying? That's what life is. Now, if I have to choose, then of course I'm going to choose the lesser of the two evils, you know what I'm saying? So we just went into what the Republican Party have done, you know what I'm saying, like over the years, like doing the Jim Crow time, Jim Crow laws, you know what I'm saying, during the times, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to integrate with them and gain our rights, you know what I'm saying, as God-given human beings, you know what I'm saying, when they was treating us like cattle. The Democrat, you know what I'm saying, and always had they foot on the African-American necks. You feel me? They always hold a firm foot on the African-American necks. But over the years, as far as the drug laws, they've tried to give back. Like, well, you know what I'm saying, all these black dudes, you know what I'm saying, catching all these drug-related crimes, you know what I'm saying, way back from the 80s, you know what I'm saying, transition from crack to crystal meth, to whatever, whether you call it a weed charge, whatever the case may be. You know, them Democrat judges from the Obama administration, they were way more lenient than Republican judges. So he was just basically like, you know, he a Republican, you know, he voting Trump, he don't feel it was staged. And I was just like, man, that's Celebrity Apprentice, man. Like, that was staged, regardless of how you want to look at it. Furthermore, they had just dropped some footage. I just got some footage, you feel me, I want to drop for y'all from the FBI. The FBI, you know what I'm saying, whoever this dude is, I think he's the head of the FBI, you know what I'm saying, the director of the FBI. He even said it was staged or a hoax. You know what I'm saying? Still more and more. Matter of fact, let me play this for y'all.
There's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that, you know, that hit his ear. So it's conceivable. As I say here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to, you know, causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've accounted for all of the shots in the cartridges.
So as y'all see right there, what he said, like, this was staged. So OG was even furthermore like, man, how it was staged? Why would he do that? Why, man, how do you, like, come on, why would he give them clearance to do this and that? And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, what you mean, why would he give them clearance? Like, man, if I'm like, man, if I got Secret Service with me and I'm trying to stage something, whether they in on it or not, I'm gonna let them know, like, hey, look, We don't need that much security, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you gotta listen to me regardless of what you think. If I tell you to be positioned over here and do this, I'm the one that's paying you. Are you receiving your pay, you know what I'm saying, from wherever you receive it from, whether it's from oh man, that's a good question. Who pays the secret? Whether it's from the government, a government branch, so it's like a government branch, so whether they receive they pay from the government, you getting paid on the behalf of me and my watch. What I tell you goes. I direct you on how I need you to be set up. Like I'm Trump, not a little kid. So I was explaining to him like, yeah, man, like, bro, like, oh gee, I don't know what furthermore what you can't see that why he wouldn't stage just to furthermore get the win. You feel me? To reel it in, then she again get up with the defiance, like, you know what I'm saying, power of the people. He know the black and other color votes is what's got him in the last time. I need to secure this again, even though I know I probably can secure this without doing this, because, you know, I brought y'all EDD and certain different other things, you know what I'm saying, that paved y'all way, you know, that had y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, everybody buying Gucci, Louis down, you know what I'm saying, foreign cars and all that, you know, and I'm gonna open up the floodgate again for y'all. I'm the one that's talking about giving y'all reparations, you know what I'm saying, for what y'all been through, you know what I'm saying? They owe y'all, you feel me? So, you know, you preaching the good preach, you know what I'm saying, the good talk. And like, you feel me? Like, man, we definitely, man, we out here wishing on hope, and we definitely buy into dreams. So, you know, he's the perfect candidate, and I was just trying to make OG see that. And, you know, it was a good barbershop talk, man. And, you know, I was, you know what I'm saying, getting that haircut. I had dozed off a few times, you know what I'm saying, after the talk, but, you know, that was like, you know, a talk, and I had told OG, like, you know, man, one of these days, man, I'm going to elaborate on that talk that we had, man, and drop that. So, you know, that's one part of the segment today for y'all, you feel me? Barbershop talk, barbershop talk with Young and Jefe, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Politics, you feel me? That's how I go, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that conversation. I enjoyed OG perspective as well as giving them mine, you feel me? Young and Jefe. Care about number what the check say. You already know it don't cost you nothing to like and subscribe, so go ahead and press that button. And if you ring that bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.